Hey y'all, it's Sierra aka Capricorn Moon Goddess back with another video for you all. This is a video for the collective, so as usual, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a reading over the collective. It's not a personal private reading, so therefore there may be some things that resonate with you. There may be some things that don't. Listen responsibly, use your own intuition and discernment to determine which messages are for you. You are ultimately responsible for what? Yourself. SELF. Okay? You're ultimately responsible for yourself. So keep that in mind when you're listening. We're starting out with the Hermit and the Star card, okay? So once again, it's pointing out the importance of meditation and literally how meditation can lead you to the wish fulfillment that you're seeking. Like if you're wondering what is that last step, what is that last thing I'm needing to do before I am able to reach the goals I want to reach, it's as simple as meditation, even though meditation can be quite complex for a lot of people. Now, before I start every single reading, I always use some essential oil. So I'll put essential oil. Today I use spike lavender. So I'll put some essential oil in my hands, rub my hands together, and then I'll breathe in and breathe out. And I will do that until I am calm, until I am grounded. Now I choose lavender because lavender is good for protection, psychic protection, and to increase your intuition. I have a million types of lavender. I've got lavender fine, Greek lavender, lavender Seville, and like 10 other types of lavender. So I love essential oils. I love herbs. My collection is very, very big. So I'm bringing this up because breathing actually helps you get into a meditative state. So if you have trouble calming yourself down, sitting still, calming your nerves, try diaphragmatic breathing. That means you are breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, but you're making sure your chest is rising as you do it. So that's how you know you're doing it right. So you breathe in. Watch my chest. You see how my chest rises up when I breathe in and then it goes down when I breathe out. Now, I do have a stuffy nose right now, so it might have sounded a little crazy. But that's how you know you're breathing right. There are certain techniques to breathing. Different types of breathing techniques can create different effects in your body, but breathing properly is how you can get yourself into a meditative state. So that's why a lot of times they will tell you to focus on your breathing, and it's so you can have something to focus on, but it's also because that physical action is putting your mind in a meditative state, or in a state where it's easier for you to meditate. Like I feel super zen right now. It's almost like a natural high. So if you don't know how to do breathing techniques, work on that. That will help you with meditation. But literally meditating can lead you to the star, can lead you to wish fulfillment. You could also be an Aquarius or a Virgo, because that's what these two cards represent. Okay, the Star card is Aquarius, the Hermit is Virgo. I know y'all sick of hearing meditation, 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 but really, for those of you who have done most of the work and you're like, okay, what else do I need to do? It's literally meditation. We have the Seven of Cups. Because you could be a little confused right now. There may be so many different avenues that you can take. You may have so many different talents. You're like, well, what talent should I use to get to where I want to go? Like, you're able to do so many different things. You don't know what to do for work. You don't know if you are trying to start social media. What should I talk about? You have so many different options to the point where you might feel a little overwhelmed. There's so many different roads you could take. So some of you are a little bit confused about what to do next, and you need to go into meditation. You may be getting reading after reading after reading, trying to figure out, and you're getting bits and pieces and you're getting clues, but your guides are not going to fully reveal it all because they want you to go to them. They don't want you to constantly keep going through other readers to get all of the answers to your problems. They want you to sit down and go to them yourselves. Don't ask my neighbor, come to me, okay? So yeah, this is for people that are very talented. You're a very talented spiritualist. And it's funny because I was talking about lavender, how it can increase your spiritual gifts and your intuition. You're a very talented reader yourself. You're not the type that has to go to somebody else to get readings. You're very intuitive and you know the answers yourself, but you kind of go to readers or watch readings to get confirmation, which that's what you should be doing anyway. Most of the time, you pretty much know what the answers are, so you're needing to trust yourself. Okay, I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. But we have, yeah, trust yourself. Ace of Swords. There's some information that's waiting for you that's going to help you get to this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow but sure energy. You're tired of waiting. You are tired of waiting for the results to all the things you've been working on. You know all these great things are going to be happening, but you're ready for them to start happening now. Okay, so Ace of Swords is out here. That means you have new information that's coming to you that's going to help you get new opportunities. This flew out, child. What is this? This is the Five of Wands. Okay, we've got fire here. Lighting candles, doing candle work. Okay, burning ancestor money, going to your altar. For me, fire. I like fire. I like fire. Maybe I'll put a picture on here of how I would literally like burn letters. I would write things down and burn them and then take pictures of the flame, and there would literally be pictures in the flame. Like one of them, there was like a lady dancing in it. Another one, I was trying to do a cord cutting from one of my exes, and he's a Taurus, and there literally was like the sign of a Taurus, like there was a bull. The shape of a bull was in the flames. So you all may need to work with fire. Be safe now. Be safe when you're working with fire, okay? But you may need to work with the element of fire, or you could be a fire sign. But we have the Temperance, which represents Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is a fire sign. So you may be a fire sign. Sagittarius season is coming up also. But you may need to work with the element of fire. Okay, fire is used for purification. So there may be some purification that you need to do. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But things are going to be balancing out for you. And we have the sun, which the sun represents Leo. Okay, I just said you could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But things are looking up. Queen of Pentacles, climbing the ladder. You're going to be climbing the ladder. So it's only up from here for you. It's only up from here. Once again, Oshun is popping up here. We got the sun and the sunflowers. Sunflowers can represent Oshun. There's also a story about how she got burnt by the sun, I believe. So, yeah, Oshun could be someone that you may want to work with. Hold on, because my nose is running. It is October. I usually work with Oshun around October just because pumpkins are one of the things that you can give for an altar for her. And usually there's like a lot of pumpkin flavored things and like a lot of different decorative pumpkins out because of Halloween. So I usually work with her around Halloween. We have the Devil card. So we have Capricorn here. You could be a Capricorn. But learning how to let go, learning how to be free, learning how to not need to be in control of everything. So you've literally got the Devil fighting with Sagittarius here. Sagittarius is very carefree. The Devil card is very structured. Okay, so you're having to learn how to destructure a little bit and not be so type A when it comes to manifestation. Being a type A personality is very hard. It makes manifesting very hard because you want to control everything. You want to control the outcome, and it doesn't always work like that when you're you have to be very free, and you have to be very open, and you have to be very confident that what you want is going to actually happen, even if you're not able to be in control of how it happens. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, so you definitely are going to be getting some sort of offer here soon, whether it's for employment or somebody just doing something to help you out here, assistance, employment, something like that. We have the Five of Swords that came out in reverse, and then we have the King of Cups. All right, so somebody who was playing dirty here is definitely going to be feeling the repercussions. Yeah, we have Eight of Cups. So yeah, you definitely walked away from someone or something or a situation. Somebody that wasn't treating you right. Somebody that wasn't playing fair. Someone that was causing emotional turmoil. And you decided that you wanted to take care of your own emotions. Okay, King of Cups is also very intuitive. So like I said, you are very intuitive, but you have a lot of masculine energy. This doesn't mean you're a man. You could be a man. You're very intuitive, but you have a lot of masculine boss type energy. You're the type of person you like to get stuff done. Okay, you don't make too many excuses for yourself. You're a go-getter. Okay, and but you, with the Ten of Wands, you tend to have to do things on your own. There aren't a lot of people in your life that you can trust to help you out when it's time for you to receive help. Okay, so you're wanting to have a lighter load here. Yeah, Four of Swords. You're wanting to have a lighter load, and once again, Four of Swords represents meditation. Okay, so you're wanting a break. You're wanting a break. You want time to just be without having to strategize, without having to think about what to do next, without having to worry about if you're going to be okay. It's like, if you don't make things happen, yeah, the Empress. If you don't make things happen, things aren't going to happen. So having to give up control to your higher power, your higher self, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and wait for them to come through for you is kind of hard because you are used to being disappointed. Sorry, y'all. I had to sneeze again. Oh, my God. These allergies. Whew. But yeah, we got the Page of Wands, which I also associate with Sagittarius. There's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. So it's just like you need to let loose. You need to be free. You need to have more of a free spirit. You're a little bit too hard on yourself. You're a little bit too structured. Yeah, the Hierophant. You're a little bit too structured. You could also be a Taurus. The Hierophant represents Taurus, but you're a little bit too structured right now. So you need to do things differently. And that is going to cause a Tower and a Two of Cups. It's a good Tower. So breaking things down and starting over a different way, a new way, is going to lead to love for a lot of you all. We have love. We have partnership here. Not having to be on your own. This guy is literally filling up this woman's cup. So being able to have someone fill your cup up instead of you being the person that's always filling somebody else's cup. Yeah, we got Eight of Pentacles because you're a very hard worker. Like, you have to do a lot on your own because it's just not a whole lot of people that you can trust. You got the Chariot card, so you could be a Cancer, or the person you're dealing with or will meet can be a Cancer. You may meet this person while traveling. I said I was going to use the Crow Tarot too, and I forgot. All right, any last messages from the Crow Tarot, and then we'll go to Oracle cards. All right, we got Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands. So this is like literally your ships are arriving. Both of these talk about something that is going to happen for sure, but you're still waiting for it to happen. So whatever you're waiting for, it's definitely going to happen. You're just in that space. And I don't even know why I keep doing readings, because the same stuff keep coming out. You're in the space where you're waiting for your ships to come in, okay? So while you're waiting, try not to stress, okay? Try to be as hopeful as possible, because we got the Six of Wands. Okay, victory is yours. I've been talking about emotionally connecting to the energy of victory. Victory is yours, and a lot of people are going to see this. This is about public recognition too. You're going to be an example for a lot of people to follow. So while people may have talked mess, okay, King of Swords and Seven of Swords, people may have been talking bad about you, okay? You may have dealt with people that are very bitter, very cold, okay? They may have even done things to make you look bad, like, you know, just to make sure they sabotage you so you don't look like a good example. There's people that want you to be an example of failure, but you're going to be an example of victory, okay? And people ain't going to know what to do. We got the Two of Cups card again and the Hermit card again, okay? So this is confirming that a lot of you do have love that's coming in. And this is somebody that's very self-assured, okay? You could have your Venus in Virgo, or this person could have their Venus in Virgo, which means their love language is acts of service. So this person that might be their love language. They may do a lot of things to just help you out. A lot of small things that have a big impact because you're just so used to doing so much on your own. Two of Pentacles, yeah, this person's going to help balance your life out a lot by a great deal. Okay, they're going to cut down your list of priorities that you have to get done. Your to-do list will be cut down by this person because they're going to help you a lot. We got the Sun again. That's Leo again. That's happiness again. Remember, we had this with the other tarot cards too. So the same cards are coming out just to confirm. Be in that happy space because it's coming. You're going to have people, Five of Wands, that's literally trying to fight to be in your energy. The same people that tried to bring you down, they're going to want to fight to be in your energy now. They're going to want people to know that they know you, okay? Your patience is going to pay off, Seven of Pentacles. You do need to be very selective about letting people come back into your life that showed you that they were against you, because that's a good way to lose your blessings. That's why you had to go through so much with losing relationships and being betrayed and this and that before your blessings came in, because a good way to lose your blessings is having the wrong people around you. We got the Empress again. I love how the same cards are coming out from a different deck. The Empress, you are creating the life that you want and the life that you deserve right now. We got the Fool card, new beginning. New beginning is coming. Page of Pentacles is out here yet again, okay? Heavy Sagittarius energy. Temperance. Heavy Sagittarius energy. You better go find a Sagittarius and see how they are. See how confident they are, how free-spirited they are, how ambitious they are, how curious they are. It's working for them, and it can work for you. Because what? We got the Ten of Cups. This is happy family energy. You may be going through so much dealing with toxic family members right now, but you're going to be in this happy family energy pretty soon. It might not include the family that you were born into, okay? But it's definitely going to be happening. Yeah, judgment is here. Judgment is here. And the Ace of Pentacles is going to be the result of your judgment, okay? You're going to be rewarded for the good karma that you put out and all the work that you put in, following your destiny, living and walking in your purpose. Man. Okay. My nose needs to stop running. Jeez. Page of Cups. Like I said, you're very intuitive. So there's some intuitive information that's going to be coming in. Page of Swords. Some intuitive messages are going to be coming in for you. Very, very important messages that you need to go into meditation to get to. Okay. All right, let's get some oracle cards. Where is, okay, I was looking for the case for this. Gotta stay organized as I'm doing the reading. All right, so let's see what else. What else do they need to know and or focus on at this time? I'm going to try to get through this, but my allergy is just really playing games with me right now. Really playing games with me right now. What else do they need to know and or focus on? So we have Jack-o'-lantern protection. So you had to learn a lot about how to protect yourself spiritually and, you know, just everyday mundane protection, protecting your energy, disconnecting from people that are a threat to your peace. We have Night Song, hidden talents. So you may even discover some hidden talents by going through meditation. These could be past life talents, things that you were able to do in a past life and you're able to somehow activate them through going through meditation. And it's something that you didn't know how to do before, not in this life, but all of a sudden you're going to be able to do something. Okay? So yeah, we have forgiveness, reducing burdens. So I'm feeling like you have to forgive yourself. I think you're pretty good at forgiving other people. But having to forgive yourself for any mistakes you may have made or for things not happening as quickly as you want it to. Maybe you're realizing that you've done some things to kind of stagnate or make yourself stuck. So yeah, forgiving yourself. We have vampire emotional intelligence. So you've learned your EQ is higher now. Okay. And we have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. So I feel like you are breaking the generational curse of not having emotional intelligence, having toxic parents, toxic patterns, toxic ways of disciplining your kids, things of that nature. You're more of a conscious type of parent. Okay, so breaking those generational curses and honoring your ancestors is going to work well for you. Okay, some of you might be finding out more about your DNA, who you are. I literally found out who my biological father is this year. Okay, didn't even know I didn't know who he was, but yeah, Ancestry.com. Okay. Ancestry.com, solving mysteries you didn't even know was a mystery. Okay, no, I knew when I took the ancestry test, I knew I was looking for my father because my friend, who is also a reader, she is the Afro Zen on TikTok and YouTube, she did a reading for me and told me that I didn't know who my father was. So yeah, some of y'all may be even be going through that situation. I'm finding there's a lot of people. I'm in a support group for people who've dealt with that, and so it's a lot of people dealing with that. Okay, things you would never even know if it wasn't for this technology out here. We have werewolf, exploring wilderness. So now you may have some new family dynamics to explore. Once again, this is Sagittarius type energy out here exploring. That's also Aries energy too. Transforming. Okay. A lot of transformation energy here. Spider, community and web weaving. Remember I said you're going to be in a happy family energy. It just may not be the family you were born into. So you're creating and weaving your own community. Invisibility, and the keyword is authenticity. So yeah, I'm trying to see how those words connect. The only thing I can think of is being yourself no matter who's watching. Okay, being authentic no matter who's watching, no matter who's around, having integrity even when no one's watching. Okay, so you're building a community of people that are very authentic and that have high integrity. And then we have hearth, happiness in our hearts and home. Fireplace here. We've got candles and fire. A lot of fire is important here. You may need to go burn some letters. Okay. Write some things down that you want to release and then burn them. You may need to do some candle magic or candle work responsibly and safely. Okay. We don't want no house fires or anything like that. Not wishing that on you, but as a former claim adjuster who handled a lot of house fires caused by candles, and being a part of a lot of spiritual communities where house fires have happened because people have fallen asleep with candles or put too many herbs in their candles and this and that. Yeah, you should not be burning any candle over 4 hours unless it's like a 7-day candle or a 3-day candle or a 5-day candle. The religious candles, the ones in the tall jars, the tall skinny jars, those are designed to keep burning for days. Other candles are not, okay? And even those, sometimes it depends on who you get it from, okay? It may not be made properly. I am a candle maker, so I can speak on this. It may not be made properly. So if it's not made properly, you can't leave it burning. So be mindful. I'm a Cancer rising, so I gotta talk to y'all like y'all my kids, because I think I'm everybody's mama. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, what else do they need to know? This is the Dia de los Muertos oracle, so it's not in English. So it says dulces, which I believe is sweets in Spanish. So you may want to put some sweets at your altar for your ancestors. Let's see. I think this one has nice messages in it. Let me see. The number's 42, which equals 6, and 6 can represent family in numerology. Let's see. 42. Okay, it says be kind to yourself and pour it on thick. So here's a quote. Can I come back and see you sometime? Long as you bring me some chocolate. Okay, so dulces is sweet. Grandma said and smiled. I'm partial to chocolate. Grandma, you're diabetic. I'm old girl, gonna die of something. Might as well be chocolate. Rachel or Rochelle Kane. So I guess, I don't know who Rochelle Kane is, but I guess that's a saying that she said. So this is a message from your loved one. My beloved, imagine you're in the kitchen with me as I bake your favorite delicacies for you. Feel the all-embracing warmth of the oven, the aroma of the sugar and cinnamon as it swirls together on the rising dough. You may have fallen under the notion that your despair demonstrates your love for me. If this is for anyone who's lost someone, okay? They're saying you don't have to feel sad, okay? However, please know that I know how much you love and miss me. You don't have to prolong your mourning one moment longer. You've pulled this card because it's time to stop starving yourself, especially from love, comfort, and cradling you deserve. It's time to get pampered. Gobble up the honey of life. Lick your gooey fingers as you remember our sweetest times together. Honor me by slathering on extra icing, luxuriating a little longer in each delightful encounter you find yourself in, and savoring the flavor of nurturing food and fortifying moments with loved ones. When you revel in your sweetest thoughts, especially those involving me, you tantalize my non-physical palate and strengthen the feedback loop of the deliciousness of our love. So that's for anyone who has lost a loved one. But other than that, this is just also talking about, you know, enjoying the sweetness of life, but also putting sweets on the altar for your ancestors. The mantra says, melted by love, I live la dulce vida, the sweet life. Okay, so you can say that, I live la dulce vida, the sweet life. I live the sweet life. I live the sweet life. So that could be an affirmation. All right, what else do they need to know at this time? Or messages from their ancestors or past loved ones. So we have Los Santos, so the saints, and the number is 38 or 11 if you add 8 plus 3. So I like the number 38 because it has an 8 and it adds to 11. And then we have ancestros, number 3. All right, so we have Los Santos and ancestros, so ancestors and the saints. So yeah, there's a lot of altar work that needs to be done here. 38, Los Santos. You may use those. I just was talking about the religious candles, and a lot of times you can get those and they come with a picture of particular saints on them, or patron saints. So it says, once people are not here physically, the spiritual remains. We still connect. We can communicate. We can give and receive love and forgiveness. There is love after someone dies. So some of you may be having to even forgive an ancestor that has passed on. Or for me, I didn't know my family that well, so a lot of my ancestors I don't know, but I still feel love for them and I still have love for them. Okay, so you may be in a situation like that. It says it's time to see your spiritual connection as more valuable than gold, treasures, and social media followers. So before we can get those followers we want, before we can go viral, before we can get the love we want, before we can get the friendships that we want, before we can connect to the money that we want, some of us need to get right with our saints, our spirit guides, our ancestors. We need to build a strong connection to them, and through that strong connection, we're gonna build a strong connection to everything else that we want. Okay. Your inner child may have tricked your adult self into picking this card because they couldn't take it any longer. I told y'all need to get that Sagittarius energy. They are more in tune with the inner child. Okay. Let's see what else. It says, hold on. Allow your inner wild child to take you by the hand and bring you back to the present moment. Run through the garden, play make-believe, and be reminded that every butterfly is a messenger from the enchanted world beyond. Okay? Let's see. Churches usually parade their patron saints or the village streets. Okay, so yeah, this is talking about patron saints. It's talking about all saint days in Mexico. This is all in Mexico. The mantra, my inner child resuscitates my inner adult, breathing in new life, embracing the sunset. We are one big happy family. There's the happy family energy that I was talking about. Okay, so a lot of you are calling in happy family energy, even if it's not with the family you were born into. Okay, and then the ancestors card. The mantra is, I revel in the collective brilliance of my loved ones who've gone before me, letting their love lift me higher, making me stronger than I ever could be on my own. Stronger than you could ever be on your own. I cannot say the name of this movie because I get to watch certain movies ahead of time before they come out. to like survey them and things like that. But it's a movie where like there's a scene where the person is like in a spiritual battle against like a demon or whatever, and their ancestors literally like appear behind them and literally help them fight the demon. And that's such a powerful scene for me. I cannot wait till that movie actually comes out, and I hope that scene is still in there when it comes out. But that's basically showing the power and the strength of your ancestors, and like how they can really, really help you. Even though they're not physically here in a physical form, they really can help you. Okay, so you may feel like you're alone, but you really have an army behind you. You just need to connect more with that army. Okay, so what are some ways that you can connect? What are some of your spiritual gifts? Let us see. Okay, so flowers. Some of you may want to go ahead and put some flowers on your ancestor altar. And the work that it takes to tend to those flowers shows your dedication, making sure they don't die and things like that. We have geomancy, patience. I don't know what geomancy is, but for some of you, that's one of your gifts, okay? Let me see. What is geomancy? The keyword is patience. It says geomancy, meaning foresight by earth. From ancient Greece, so you could have ancestors that are Greek. Geomancy is a translation of the Arabic term for the science of sand. Okay, that's why we have the sand hourglass. Maybe your ancestors like to watch Days of Our Lives too. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. So the science of sand, the art is thought to have traveled from the Middle East with Arab merchants who brought esoteric knowledge from East Asia via the Silk Road. It was widely used in Africa and Europe until the 17th century. So yeah, watching sand go through an hourglass definitely can require patience. Some people may say it happens quickly, okay? But it doesn't talk too much about what geomancy is. So if you are interested in it, you can look it up, okay? Geomancy. It has to do with the science of sand. I'm going to look that up for sure because I want to know what's the science of sand. That's Sagittarius energy, right? Being very curious and inquisitive. It says, yes, you have an important life purpose. Yes, you are naturally gifted. Yes, what you are asking for will be given. I mean, I just said all that when I was doing the tarot cards, but all in good time. The natural order of the universe dictates the natural timing of events. You are so very keen. I said you're very intuitive, aka keen. You are so very keen to have everything now. You may find it difficult to understand why it is that all you wish for has yet to happen. The geomancy card asks you to have patience, like the butterfly. Butterflies keep coming up. You need to go through various stages before reaching your true potential. Hidden factors may be at play, so relax and allow everything to unfold naturally. Your eyes may be fixed on the outcome, but be sure to enjoy every bit of the journey along the way. And always trust the mystery. Here's an incantation from the book. All will work out in good time. When it's right, I receive what's mine. Trust and patience is the key to unlock the doors of mystery. Okay, it's not, completely like, the cadence of that is a little off, but that's a nice incantation, okay? I write my own incantations out, so that may be something you want to try to do. Last from this deck, well, not last, because hold on, because I see candle, and what did I say? Candle. Some of y'all need to do candle work, illumination, but Ogum, nature. I don't know what Ogum is either, so we gonna look that one up, and then we're gonna be done with this deck because I ain't got time to be looking up all this. Okay. So, seemingly timeless, the Ogum's origin continued to baffle scholars. Theories range from the belief that it was invented in Cisalpine Gaul around 600 BC by Gaulish Druids to the idea that the earliest Irish Christians developed the practice. So you could have Irish ancestors. You may have Druid ancestors, like they studied Druidism. I don't even know what you would call that, okay? The concept that Irish Druids used the Ogum as a secret code against the Romans. Okay, so you would have to look up Ogum, O-G-H-A-M, to see what that is. It says to tap into the ancient wisdom of the ancestors and connect with the magic of nature. Embrace the delicious warmth of the sun. Breathe in the purity of the air. Feel the earth underneath your feet. So grounding. Just incorporating nature, appreciating nature, getting out in nature more, basically. I'll do a separate video on your spiritual gifts so we can go like deeper into what all that stuff is. But yeah, for now, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, we had 40 minutes. What else do I need to know and or focus on at this time? I feel like I've just been talking, just doing a whole lot of talking. Okay. What else do they need to know? Fire cider. Okay, I keep telling y'all fire is important. Number 16, dwell in the medicine that exists to protect the spirit. She has a lot of, like, some concoction here. Actually, I'm about to make some tea, a concoction of my own for my allergies. So you may be an herbalist, okay? You may be into medicine, natural medicine, maybe even pharmaceuticals, okay? I'm done. What did I start this reading off talking about? Breath work, okay? It says breath work. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. And I was talking about how your chest needs to rise in order for you to breathe right, or to know you're breathing right. Your chest needs to rise because you're breathing in the air and it's expanding, okay? So allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. I love when the cards confirm what I already said. All right. Queen of the Dead. You could be a Scorpio. Number 31. You could be 31. Fear not the rage of fire. Fire. I told you, fire, breath work, altar work, ancestor work. Come on now, meditation. Fear not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. I gotta hurry up because I'm about to sneeze again. This is so annoying. Interfering with me trying to get my work done. And what did I just... At this point, I don't need no cards. I don't need no cards because I just said I was about to do what? What did I just say I was about to do? I said I was about to make some tea. Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? I got that Sagittarius energy right now, okay? I'm hyped right now. I'm not a Sagittarius, okay? But I'm just saying Sagittarius is taking over the reading. I said I was about to make some tea. And I also said one of my favorite numbers is 38. And here it is, okay? Reach into your subconscious, pull from the source, and weave magic with intention, and the answers will unfold. So this says tea magic. Okay, some of you may be into using tea leaves, reading tea leaves. Maybe I will get the tea leaf deck. Where did I do it? And read some tea leaf cards. Okay, so I'll do that after this one. But this reminds me of Law and Order organized crime, because there was a lady on there that was reading tea leaves. And what was their background? Man, they were from a specific place, and I wanted to be able to remember that place. So I could tell you could have ancestry from there, but I can't remember. Albania, I think it was Albanians. So you could have Albanian ancestors. Autumn equinox, nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of all. All right, so accepting things and people for who they are and deciding whether or not it's something you want to be a part of. Haunted house, the things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of. So that's why I said you may need to do a releasing ceremony by writing things down and burning them to release them. And we have tobacco, feed your ancestors. I already said that, okay? Raise the sacred smoke to them, for they are hungry to connect. Ancestors, meditation, breath work, using herbs in some kind of way, whether it be burning herbs or making tea with them or something. But yeah, I started off talking about essential oils and herbs. So we're gonna get some tea leaf cards and we're gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm not gonna be telling y'all to do stuff and I'm not doing it myself. All right, last messages. What do they need to know at this time? What do they need to know and or focus on at this time? All right, so we got chain of events that affects your life. Rat, someone working against you or behind your back. And scissors, disappointment in some affair. So you are needing to do a cord cutting from people who have been working against you behind your back. You don't have to know who these people are. You can just say, I'm cutting the cords, I'm breaking the chains from anyone that has been working against me, whether I know about it or not. Especially anyone who's been doing it behind my back. I ask that they be revealed. So a lot of times you don't need to know who your enemies are, or you can still do spiritual work without knowing who they are. All right. And we have protected from negative forces beyond your control, cobweb. So you may be seeing spiders. That's a sign that you're protected. But yes, after you do this cord cutting, your protection is going to be a lot stronger. And then we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So some of you, what you're needing to do to get to the next level is do a cord cutting. Energetically disconnect and physically disconnect from anyone and anything that's harmful to you, to your future. Anything that's a threat from you being on the optimal timeline for you, the best timeline for you, okay? Pineapple reconciliation. Some of you may have been on the timeline that was best for you and you may have gotten sidetracked. But by drama and all this, once you do the cord cutting, you're going to be back on track with this pineapple reconciliation card. You could also have Hawaiian ancestors as well. I was going to say something, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not. I was going to tell y'all a Hawaiian historical figure that I work with a lot, but I'm not. Okay, I've said it before in other videos, so you might know who it is. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. I'm going to go ahead and say it because that makes sense. So, Queen Liliuokalani, I work with that energy a lot. And actually, they did overthrow her and make her do things against her will. People that she thought were on her side. I think the Dole family had a lot to do with that. They sell the fruit, the pineapples and stuff like that. So, I always get Del Monte pineapples and mandarin oranges. I don't get Dole. Like, I purposely don't get Dole after learning about their role and like stealing Hawaii from Queen Liliuokalani. Okay, so but you could have Hawaiian ancestors, but someone is going to try to make you do something against your will. Be careful about signing contracts and things of that nature. Pay attention to the wording. But we do have good fortune here, and we have man, dealings or relationship with a man. Some of you could be meeting a man who's very fortunate, very prosperous, okay? And they may be a great help to you, but also be careful that you don't let the glitz and glam allow someone to take advantage of you. We have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I told you you're very intuitive. Okay, so you can trust yourself. I said some of you could meet someone by traveling, and I just saw the word vacation. So maybe on vacation. And then we got Lily, and I was just talking about Queen Liliuokalani, okay? But Lily could be a flower that's important to you or your ancestors. You could have an ancestor named Lily, okay? But spiritual love, so you are surrounded by spiritual love. Connect to the ancestors and your spirit guides and even historical figures. I have a lot of historical figures that I work with. I know a lot of people talk about deities, and a lot of people talk about like the not necessarily human type of spirit guides, but I actually have a lot of historical figures that I connect with, like Julius Caesar, okay, Liliuokalani, Sojourner Truth is another one that I didn't even realize was around me. My psychic friend told me that, but I was obsessed with the name Isabella, and I was like, why all of a sudden why I'm obsessed with the name Isabella? And when my friend told me Sojourner Truth is around you, I looked her up, and her name was Isabel. Like, that was her name. So I'm like, that's why I kept thinking about the name Isabella. Okay, so sometimes it's not just deities. Okay? I just saw the January card and I put it back by accident. So something could be happening in January for you. You could be a Capricorn. But we have Bo. You are highly thought of, so you might be running into somebody or this new love connection January or November. Okay, so November through January, so Sagittarius season through Capricorn season possibly. My sister's getting married in November. Okay, what about October? So we have October and get back to the basics. So you need to use this month. I'm doing this in the month of October. Hopefully I get it posted early enough. Okay, but use this month of October to get back to the basics. And then November, December, January is gonna look really good for you. You will be playing a different role. So this is definitely gonna put you in a different, more preferential spot in life for you. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. I did so many videos today, so I don't know, maybe I'll try to upload this one first, even though I did the other videos first, so I can have it, since October is important. I'll try to upload this one before the other ones. But thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Toodles.